Hey, so I hope everyone's having a great day. This is Ultimate S&S. We're looking at our cucumbers, guys, and they're looking pretty nice. I'm just taking and directing to grow because I want to go ahead and fill this fence line out with cucumbers. And then just below it, we'll have our zucchini and squash plants. In the future, I believe I'm going to be just making mounds for these squash and zucchini. It's going to be easier to maintain and give me a little bit more room for cucumbers. The corn and all is looking great. So I came to this back area here and I've been hitting it real heavy with the quail manure. And the corn has really just jumped back in. Some of our lettuce, because of the heat we're having out here, is starting to bolt. So I imagine all of it's going to do that pretty soon. For those who don't realize what bolting is, that's where your plant starts to grow tall. And there's not a lot of weight on this. But basically they do that and they'll grow flowers up on the head that will seed out. So we're going to let that seed out. We're going to get a lot of this harvested out of here. Some of it never really matured very high, but it's still lettuce. This corn down through here is doing really good. This has got about 2 weeks on that stuff on the back side. Tomato plants, so we have our beefsteak tomatoes. They're spaced a little bit wider than my cherry tomatoes, mainly because they need more room to grow. But some of them are still kind of stunted, growing in down below there, but they're coming along pretty good. I'm noticing we're getting blossoms, which is good. So we'll be having tomatoes here pretty soon. We've got a lot of squash coming in, guys, and even more starting to develop. Oh, come on there. Yeah, so you can see there's quite a bit of squash coming in. Same thing with the zucchini. Then we've got a lot of greens, so it's getting warmer, so these greens, they're going to get spicier, they're going to get hotter. So you don't want to use as much of it when you're making your greens. That's more of a cool crop. But I'm going to continue to grow a lot of this stuff, and I'm going to move some of this back, I believe. Or I might take out the collards altogether and just feed that to the chickens. But the plan is to keep the turnip patch going where the turnip greens are at here and giving that to the chickens year round. So we got a couple rows of turnips. Over here we got our radishes coming in. Over here I've actually picked a few turnips. They were really good. But that's what we've got going on out here, guys.